and welcome to Glenn ZB TV for Tuesday, the show that puts Glenn ZB into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And now I understand. Last week I was far too quick to judge when the Don went in for the big pash, and Melania went, "Hey, what are you doing, Donald? Don't you grab me there in public and no, put your tongue away." And then, we talked about how far the pelvises were apart while he's grabbing here and kissing this bit. She gives him the lips weren't. There was not going to be any lip on lip action. Let's just say that. But it turns out that, see the pained expression on her face there? It turns out it was probably due to some kind of benign kidney condition that she's had operated on today. So I misjudged that situation completely. I'm sure she loves smooching him frequently. Superman and Lois Lane used to do a bit of that themselves. But now, Margot Kidder, the original Lois Lane from the Superman films in the 70s and 80s, she's died. She was only 69. She died at her home in Montana. This story is just a two-liner. It doesn't list what she died of. But surely it was something that Superman could have fixed. I mean, I saw that one where he made the world go back round the other way to make time go backwards to save her once. It's like any relationship, isn't it? You just start taking each other for granted after a while, I suppose. Back here, we have research from the University of Waikato. Actually, I've got quite a lot of Waikato news for you today. That says more should be done to make sure our top-performing athletes can survive being top-performing athletes. They've looked at athletes from different stages of their career across a range of sports, and says that the ones right at the top of their game can be at risk of depression or anxiety, and often need something else to do. So does everyone. What makes them so special? Everybody is at risk of depression and anxiety. All of us sometimes need something else to do. In my case, it's melting cheese on things and watching online television. Maybe they should be telling the athletes that's an option. Athletes aren't that special. That's a typical New Zealand thing to say, isn't it? Why would you steal somebody's gold medal from the Commonwealth Games? This happened with our boxer. He parked his car in Hamilton, comes back, and his medal's been nicked. What are you going to do with somebody else's gold medal? Seriously. Come on, Hamilton. I was about to say, that's not the Hamilton I know and love, but it sort of is. I had my car broken into, had my car stolen. They drove. Unfortunately, I had a warped head. I had a leaky head gasket on my car, and then they just drove the whole thing until it ran dry and warped the head completely. And that was sort of the end of that car. And then annoyingly, they left it somewhere where it could be found. And it would have been nicer if I'd never seen it again, and I could have got all the insurance for it. Anyway, that's a long story that you didn't really need to hear. But while we're on Hamilton and things overheating, Calendar Girls, it's a brothel, let's be honest, a gentleman's club in Hamilton, a bit of an institution actually, a big fire there overnight, so that makes me sad, because like I say, that's a bit like our Taj Mahal in many ways in Hamilton, Calendar Girls, our St Paul's Cathedral, our Westminster Abbey, you know. Oh well, I'm sure they'll fix it. I'm sure the insurance will come through for them. I am Glenn ZB. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. See you back here again tomorrow.